What chill music. Little do we know that soon it's gonna be full of depression. As if I hadn't experienced it for the past couple days. No! I'm gonna submit myself to more depression! Because I heard this Archon quest made people cry. Hello. Hello. It's Genshin time. Earlier than usual. Because I kind of figured that at some point in the evening I'm gonna get a call. So, I wanna wrap this up before this is happening. I think my team looked fine for now. I'm not ready. I'm so not ready. I am just not ready.
Perfect! It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
Why?
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I've never heard of that classification before. But sure, we're happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today? Bro! We're not Archon slayers! The last Archon that got slayed themselves!
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
What?
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
Because this person happens to be, I don't know, the president's daughter or something.
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers.
Okay.
With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
I mean, if it comes to finding missing persons, I still haven't found my sibling! So how am I the perfect person for this? Too early.
Well, that's us for sure.
Flattery will get you everywhere with Paimon, but I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
Yeah, sure.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission. Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
Okay.
But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name.
What?
They can only provide information about his general appearance.
Huh? Oh, great. Just great. At least we have a description.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
It's a phantom! Or somehow his name was removed from Urban Soul's database!
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them.
Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
Fair enough. It would be a little strange. Just to pull a prank to spend... I shouldn't speak so loud. I heard of people giving donos just to hate on a streamer. So I wouldn't pass this up to pay money just for a prank.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
So speak to the person themselves, okay.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Bedtime story. Oh, here we come. Here we go. I'm nervous. Oh, it's this village.
We made it to Vimara village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
No, don't fall into the muddy water. What the fuck? Dear Carrot. Sir.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Later. Maybe later.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
So those 3 questions are no-go then. Is there anything else you can tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
I mean, that is already a clue. It's a guy. He used he pronouns, so it must be a guy.
We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
Maybe someone really did mess with Urban Soul.
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Huh.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy. In his early 20s, probably. Incredibly kind sort of person. Always willing to lend a helping hand.
Okay, in his 20s, he is kind. What else? What's his hair color? How long is his hair? What skin tone does he have? What eye color does he have?
I chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise.
Aww.
There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Wait. I have suddenly a very bad feeling. Let's just continue.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Alright. Amadia. Okay. Amadia. Who is, where is this Amadia person? Amadia! Amadia, Amadia!
Is that guests I hear?
Hi, village chief.
Hi, Grandpa Amadia. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Amadia, Amadia. Amadia, Amadia, Amadia.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others.
So, wait. So that means he's a local?
He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Oh, he sounds like a very, very great dude.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much.
Yeah, apparently so much you all forgot his name. Like, bro!
But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
God, for fuck's sake, my lip starts bleeding again. Oh, I
Well,
hate it.
Traveler, what do you think?
There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
I don't think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name.
Yeah, everybody remembers how he is such a great person that he does so much for the people, but nobody remembers his name. Oh, maybe nobody. He didn't tell no name at all. It could be a possibility too.
And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived? It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
I would say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
A phantom?
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories? Exactly! That someone messed with Ermin's soul! And that's why nobody remembers his name. Audrey, you're in front of the camera.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Exactly! And who are you?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
I'm sure we'll track him down. We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
You're streaming right now? No! I'm just pretending to. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're playing the new Archon Quest of Genshin. I've been holding on to this for so long because a lot of stuff happened in real life, but now I can finally do it. Honestly, I am scared though. I heard that people cried.
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Okay. A place. Where is this place? Show me where the place is, woman. God. Audrey. Right now? Really? Okay, defeat the evil crocodiles. Audrey, no, 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 stop. That's mine. Mine. I'm killing some crocs. Oh. And get meat. Sure, I'm getting meat. Meat. This is going sugar over now. I'm fine, that's good.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
What was that for now?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories.
You get it. Brother!
We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been.
Well, what did you expect?
I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child.
Oh, so you're not a local. Okay, and?
I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share. You always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all.
Why does it hit home?
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I think I get what you mean. That's what family is for.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out. These are both good answers. Well, technically it doesn't matter what you pick. They're supposed to be matching answers actually, so doesn't matter at all.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him.
Yeah. What was it again? It's been so long since I last heard it. Emergency foods. Why haven't the developer picked up on this again after so long? I wonder.
No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow, you two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well.
Joke for the moment, I guess. Well, they kind of dragged this for a little while until they decided, nope, not enough. So,
oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once.
But
all he said was, they're not here anymore.
So they're not alive anymore.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away. Again. And I didn't want to pry.
Or they left this world for another.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it.
Don't say that.
Sorry I wasn't more help.
Don't say that. You helped us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day, and time never seemed to pass. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. What Atossa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
kind of look like they're arguing. Like siblings, perhaps? Yeah, this is kind of the gag.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Hey, yo!
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Don't need to tell me. Hi-ya-ya!
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Rest and rebuild!
Transfixed.
Oh, there's more!
Everlasting as the moon.
Oh, she's so cool. I love her. Hey! Stop fucking off!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
Rule number 1, always expect monsters to show up somewhere.
It was no trouble.
The question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately.
Sus.
They seem agitated, so they can attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
As he should be concerned, because there are fucking people throwing flashbangs at you and scaring you all to death. Hi, Static. Welcome to the stream, you motherfucker. Ah.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
It also smells like a certain person is gonna show up. Oh, continue.
Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsleif!
Talking about the devil!
Ah, it's you two.
Hi, you beautiful, beautiful man! With such a sexy voice that only Yuri Lonthal can give you.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa!
Bye-bye. I didn't know you thought my voice was... I wasn't talking about you, actually. I mean, I think you're beautiful too. Even though I have never seen you. But... everybody is beautiful in their self.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
That's very embarrassing. Embarrassing!
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
I mean, you have your mission, I have my mission, and both evolve the fucking order, so, huh.
Ah, so
Fair.
you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Bruh.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
We are also on their tail, but I'll admit we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
Yeah, definitely. if we consider that there's a person missing and nobody fucking remembers his name.
The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
What do you know, sir? Give me the lore, give me the juice.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilichurl activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers. And after that, you also owe us many answers. Exactly! You're here for a reason, and that is to give me lore. Every time Dainsliff is here, he gives juicy lore.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Yes, please.
Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed
Drink
quite
water, you
intriguing.
dehydrated bitch!
I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear.
You don't deserve the head pats? Why? What did I do? No, fine. Fine.
It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Actually, I do not get what you're trying to say. I'm sorry. Oh, right, the sinner.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith in him. In a manner of speaking, yeah. Well, I will not say that he's betrayed me per se. Only that something must have happened to change the way he's thinking. And that he thinks that what he's doing is doing good for both of us. Maybe misguided in some way.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
No, I haven't actually seen. Might want to look this up later.
There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
We have a name! Vedrfolnir. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Visionary.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
What happened between the two of you? What really happened in Conria back then? More!
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Conria.
a lot! What did you all do?
The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedderfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
First off, Resha of Solnar here. I'm being picky German speaker. And also, Gold! Rhindaughter! Rhindaughter mention! I'm sorry, I'm freaking out! Because Rhindaughter is Albedo's mom, and Albedo is my fave! So, every time I get lore!
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
True, true! Thanks, Paimon, that slipped my mind.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Somehow, everything is connected. Everything ends in a circle. If that's true, then the stone slates we found in that ruin in Fontaine, the ones that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely Vedderfolnir's doing as well.
They were once people of great esteem in Khaenri'ah, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. The 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then, my sibling came into contact with your brother. Oh, this is getting so good right now.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Must be hard to talk about all of this, but thank you for telling me. Yeah, always be grateful, because, bruh.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
Well, if that's the case, why am I only learning about this now? Pretty much, which year is it? Uh, 4 years? 3 or 4 years into this, and I'm learning this now.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
That was way back then. Jeez.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Uh-huh.
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward.
So it was pointless. Wow.
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
I fear yes. Memories, ley lines, the Loom of Fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Alright.
So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
Oh, what do you mean it's out of sync? Huh? Ah, ah, I, O, U, You sure about this? Maybe there's a teensy. It wasn't moving while you were reading. Or maybe I wasn't moving my mouth very wide open to get the tracking. Could also be a possibility. So, Ngl I, hi, welcome to the stream. We played the new Archon quest in Genshin, and so far, that's a lore bomb again, and there's more to come. My head's a mess. I didn't sleep well either.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Alright, where to... You burp! It's a Dane!
Dane? Hello, Dane?
Dane!
Why are you just zoning out over here?
Dane?
Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane? Is it okay if I call you Dane? Dane!
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Oh, what exactly did you, quote-unquote, remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Huh?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible? What kind of witchcraft is this?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
What an asshole!
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it.
Even though they practically don't need it anymore? Or they need it for something else?
I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe? What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But what if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted their memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the eye's location. Then we should not go see where it is. We stay the fuck here! We're going nowhere. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. It seems like he might already have a plan. Really? This doesn't strike me as a good outcome. But sure, lead the way.
Of course.
I want to go traveling too!
In the chasm? You put it in the chasm? Oh wait, no. It's near the chasm. Don't tell
Time to go.
me. Wait. I remember where this is.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
And a little bit dumb, considering that this place has a lot of significance. Remember where you found these two corpses? In the last quest, Cuddy Bear?
Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
What's going on?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Sus. What was Dane going to tell me just now? We should not follow him. We should not follow him. Why are we following him? No! Stop! Fine. You win. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Alright. Yep, sure enough. Sure enough, this is where I've seen the giant crystal.
Hold the line!
Laid bare.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Okay, I see. Then let's go. Even though I still think that's a bad idea. Whee! I'll take that, thank you very much. Yeah, this looks good. Open the door, show me the way. Huh. Ah, he's awake.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Aua.
Witness my lies.
Mommy. It's showing me the light.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Ah, okay. I think I get it. And...
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our
Easy.
destination is just up ahead.
Easy. I'm still scared though. Alright. Oh, look, it looks like a face.
Looks like we can't go any further.
That's a face.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the Abyss.
I fucking knew it!
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
I fucking knew it! Alright, fine.
Live! Witness my great undertaking! As one with wind and cloud! Overruled!
This is where you fall.
Ow!
Burst forth!
Stop fucking off, you! I keep forgetting that Arlecchino cannot heal through this.
Come into being! Moment of birth! Wind strike! Clouds high! The birds come! Transfixed!
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
And you lead them right here! I fucking knew it! Brother!
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Leave you here on your own? Will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
He's gonna be fine. Alright. Dane does have a point. But something still feels off. What am I missing? Oh, something's
Drink
coming.
water, you dehydrated bitch!
Hi Rio, welcome to the stream. We're playing the new Archon quest in Genshin, Bedtime Story. It's getting juicy.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You
risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
And we're missing the action. Great. Sorry for being late. I must have missed the notif. Nah, it's okay. Maybe I should also point something out. Everybody joining and don't want to be getting spoiled. Well, that's too late by now. Yeah.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
Dark humor? I mean, go ahead. They seem strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
I don't know. Here's something.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
Oof. Oof.
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
You heard it too?
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do not find it funny, so...
Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else. Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trails are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's that voice again.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
And have food! Very tasty food.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Can I steal from them? I can actually, oh my god. Well, they're sleeping anyway, so... Well, looks normal so far. There must be a twist. Nobody remembers me now. Am I right?
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh?
You don't remember. Things just got even more complicated.
You know, the young guy from Vamara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
Alright, Amadea was not help. Amadea
Definitely
is
not
just
right.
old.
We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that.
Well, it happened, so...
What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
It's too early to say. We should check in with the others first. Or maybe... the same what happened in Caribert is happening again, and we're seeing past events.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Ah, it's this guy. The merchant. But,
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
have you seen him recently? Do you know where he went?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Just as suspected.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbance with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully. What's really going on? Oh my god, not this. Not this choosing thing.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea! That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell. I mean, the fact that they do not remember his name.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time. No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing!
Yeah, like, Tossa was their name? Said that her memories of this missing guy, are pretty much always at dusk.
That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer. In whose memory is this place? Atossa, Dainsleif, Amadia.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
Yeah, I would say Atossa.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atossa described!
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now.
Yes, dusk!
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
And isn't this kind of sus? The sun has to move at some point.
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atossa's memory.
Let's go to the tree.
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
To the tree! Travel-o-mobile! Beep-a-da-ba-dim. Ah, someone praising Nahida. Good. Good. Praise what praise is due. She's a great Archon. Who the fuck are you?
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
Are you? What's his face again? Oh, I already forgot his name again. That visionary guy? Thanks, bro! Are you him?
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
We finally found him. But why does he look kind of familiar?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
And yet you know my name! Factoring in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Loom of Fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person that can connect all of this together. Well, it's not Clothar. We already know how he looks like. Caribbear, Visionary, Vedrofolnir.
Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
Wait, now there's also that this... I don't think it's Caribbear though. It must be Vedrofolnir. Well, if it's not him, then it's Caribbear. Somehow! Because last I seen Caribbear, he turned into a hilichurl. But although he... Oh my god. Okay, it's Caribbear.
You're Caribbear Alberic.
How? How do you become human again? How did you become human again?
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before.
The last time I saw you were hilichurl.
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
I'm sorry, I cannot read Conrian magic. Something must have happened. Of course, this fucking scarf on his arm. Why did... It has been so long since I played Caribert, so... Yeah, he also had this scarf around his arm. Last time I've seen him. I completely forgot about this tidbit. You okay, sir? What's this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all, as you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
This is a rare opportunity for me as well. Should try to learn as much information from Caribert as I can. What exactly happened to you? What exactly is the Loom of Fate? What happened to you?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate. But, despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Kind of figured. Caribert is dead. That's why you no longer exist outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Care to elaborate?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories.
I have to read this one again. But
it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories.
Yes. I have the ability to control the Loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Caribert through the half-finished Loom of Fate. That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Imara village. Now, why?
that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life.
So that's why. I'd have never guessed. Kind of reminds me of this one saying from One Piece. You truly die if you're forgotten by the people. And I think that was his fear. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living? You truly die when you are forgotten. And it's kind of same thing what happens in Coco, yeah? Spoiler for everyone who haven't seen Coco, but the Dia de los Muertos celebrates the memories of death. And if you forget someone, then this person, this ghost, vanishes. And that's what almost happens. And brother.
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless?
No, honestly, it's not meaningless. It's not meaningless.
But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Amadea, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been, one memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Yeah. In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Conria back then. You know? Everyone's looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
Yes, I understand it. Even though you only appeared in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. They might still need my help. I don't know how his stance is towards Dane, so...
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight's sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
What? Loom of Fate is already complete? That means the eye of the first field tiller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Could something have happened to Dane? Yeah, that did something happen! Aether showed up!
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
How do you know?
Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
What?
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
But they never handed me the eye. Exactly. When did that happen?
That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that!
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
So when Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind. No wonder! Bruh!
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
Why? So Dane had the eye this whole time, until the Abyss Order took it away. Not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning on doing with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you. But I truly have no idea what the prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Albry. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple, to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest. To implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
So the thing that caused the Hilltooth to calm down back then was Cariber's story. That was his goal. The only thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the Hilltooth a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Looks like I was too late to see Cariber one last time.
Of fucking course!
Cariber's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation?
You have a lot of explaining to do, dear brother!
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
Exactly that.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What exactly are you planning? What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
They're still asleep? Huh?
Yes. For 500 years now. Ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne, yes?
Yeah. It was kind of emotional, not gonna lie.
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the Heavenly Principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Cariber. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
I mean, that is your actual name!
There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
What?
Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You cannot do that!
Are you telling me this now?
I hate this game. I hate this game.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
How did you know?
Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
He never changes, does he? I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Caribbean and I talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate.
Wait, really? What a score!
Guess our commission is complete then. Missing villager, the person who only existed in people's memories, was Caribbean all along. Now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
That one time they had a proper talk with each other. That one fucking time! And then this! Are you fucking for real? Oh my god! This is so unfair, man.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Why do you have to ask like that?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
I hope it is something good because I am fucking depressed. And my lip is bleeding. Fuck. Not the right timing. Oh, fuck. No, actually, my lip is really bleeding. Oh, fuck.
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager.
Did you bite your lip? No, not really. It just, a few days ago, how to explain it? It just appeared out of us all of a sudden. It kind of like, maybe I burned myself somewhere, and now, well, my mouth is constantly on the move when I'm speaking, when I'm eating, and this wound then, of course, opens again, and therefore it doesn't heal properly, so it starts bleeding again.
There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
Must have cut your lip or stabbed it. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, it's not your fault, but thanks for your concern. Yeah, I have a tissue right now in front of my mouth, so it looks like I'm not speaking, but my tracking doesn't catch that, but yeah.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
So that's how Caribou said his goodbyes. That's what that was the last memory he gave them. Oh.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Caribou. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Yeah, it's a unique name. Make sure you remember it this time.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Yeah. Kari Bear is gone. Luma fate is now complete, and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories.
Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened.
I don't know if she will take that well.
Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that she will take it the hardest that Kari Bear is gone now. Kind of looked like that she had a crush on him. She will never know that she flirted with a ghost.
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe he wanted you to forget him. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him. Okay, now I have to make a decision. Well, considering what his actual goal, his personal goals were and everything, it makes more sense that he doesn't want her to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life. I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
You're gonna miss him. Nah.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he had his reasons. And is this really the only thing you have in mind? That he just dumped you? Woman! Woman! Come on!
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye!
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Right. What was it that happened? I can't remember. Huh?
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
You must get along with each other, the two of you. And we're not questioning this! We just accept this! Precious group photo that has surpassed the rules somehow, being taken by some unknown person, using unknown means in a space that should no longer exist. And we're not questioning this at any... I'm broken. I'm so broken. This is... I'm so done. I'm so broken. I'm so done. This is just... I cannot handle this. Emotional damage! Where's the sound? Give me the sound. Give me the sound. Emotional damage. Where's the emotional damage? I'm doing it myself. Hold on. Wrong one!
Emotional damage!
Was it that hard? Jesus.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I'm so broken. I can now understand why everybody was like depressed, and I'm glad I got not spoiled from this. I was avoiding spoilers like a mad chat. That's crazy. But now on hindsight, I think
Ample light? Active biological organisms? Yes, this is a good place to sketch.
I'm just at a loss for words. I'm honestly in the loss for words. And yes, I admit it. Since the crybaby I am, I had tears in my eyes. But can you blame me? You guys are the worst. I think I'm ordering myself a latte after all.
forth.
Thrustman, rebuild!
Overruled. Everlasting as the moon.
Boom.
Pretty good.
Did he just say you're pretty good? Bro, what? You're pretty good. Oh my god. Yeah. Once I have more time,
Time to go.
I'm sitting down and getting onto it. I know life. Everybody keeps reminding me. What on your fucking capture card already, bro? Oh, hi, Creeper. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the dailies now.
Live! Feel this ancient power.
Hold the line!
Boom. Oh, you're still alive. Boom. Yeah, just gonna do this. Gonna collect these tidbits. Ouch. God, I hated my eyes. My lip is like so sensitive right now. Anyway, do you guys have any plans for later? Awkward. Oh, thank you. Gonna look this up later. Jelly, come here. Good.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
And I'm already getting hungry. Wow.
Ad Astra.
I am so hungry. I need something good to eat. What I can do though is I can do a tempo. And one pull. Yeah, sure. Sounds like he says "you're" when you switch to him. Then as you dash and the fight ends, he says, "Pretty good." You're pretty good, like I said! You're pretty good. Let's see if I get something out of this. Do I get something? thing. Oh yeah! By the way, Chlorant banner here. Yeah, let's dance together because Chlorant. And I did try her out. She is OP for now. Now watch me not get her! I'm not surprised because this tadpole was pretty much triggering the soft pity, so Yo-yo! I think I have a 6-6 already, I don't know. I fucking knew it! Chi-Chi, why? Why do you exist? I have reverse streamer luck! That's so unfair! Man! Fine, where's... I pulled a Chi-Chi! Ugh. Yeah, I had already a 6-6. Why cannot talk anymore? Ah. I took care of this, completely forgot about it.
Time itself is a silence.
So many people talking, bruh. And the other small child. Well, Yao Yao is cool. Yao Yao is cool. I like Yao Yao a lot. Like I said, more.
Dicks!
What's this? Oh yeah, right. Was this open already? I don't remember. Yeah, they added another endgame content.
Something you wish to report? Go on.
Maybe I can. Totally forgot about it. Is it already open though? I don't remember. I mean, was it here somewhere? No, I don't see shit. Nah, I'm not starting Chlorant's quest afterwards because I think that it will take a very, very long time and nah. Well, I will take a look at the library. Because it should be in the library. Hi, Ella. Nothing? What was there? No. No quest regarding this. Maybe it's not open yet. Otherwise they would have been some kind of quest or something. Or was there a quest regarding the Spiral Abyss? I cannot remember anymore. It's been so fucking long. Well, here's nothing, here's nothing. This is where I got in. Nope, I don't see it. Nope, I don't see shit. Nah, that's literally the other way. Maybe here? Nope, just an invisible wall.
May the animal archon protect you. Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Oh, nice teapot. No, there's nothing. This is just a solitary confinement. What? Your name is what? I feel sorry for you, man. Yeah, I think that should be it for today. This let's just not mince the words. I am broken from this quest. No, I do not have diarrhea from this. So I'm just... I am exhausted! It exhausted me so much! Like, that load of angst and the conclusion of this. Oh my god. How can you do this to me? But, okay, bye-bye. And I'm starting to get hungry, honestly. And like I said, I expected a call or message later in the evening, so I shall find entertainment elsewhere. Yeah, I'm sorry that I cannot be as entertaining as you wanna be. I am not funny at all. That's why I need the support of others. Meh. But yeah. So what do you say if we cut this? You have tried, and that is all we asked. Well, what do you say if we call it a day for now? Honestly, now I feel kind of bad. Doesn't make it better. And I feel like I cannot be as entertaining as I promise, I wish, like you expect, like you deserve. And yeah, honestly, it kind of leaves me with a bad feeling that I'm messing up and everything. old basement. One way to turn this into a laughing stock. But I don't want to return to the basement. I'm just petting my cat. No more basement! You must hide in the basement as you are a basement dweller. I don't even have a basement! So why?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I don't even have a fucking basement! Or do you want to buy me a basement? Oh. I don't know, can you all hear my cat? She's... Go find one! You can stay in my basement. Aren't you in Ireland? That's kinda trip, you know? No, you can't. Oh, she's being really cute right now, purring and everything. Oh, oh yes, you're a good kitty. You're a good kitty. Well, I have to look what I should do for the next couple of for the next week, what I would plan. I cannot talk anymore. What I want to do for the coming week, because I have no idea, honestly. I mean, definitely Genshin at some point again because of Cloren's story. Other than that, I have to look careful. Melody cannot get down. Oh, dark and darker. Sure. Right. Good that you remind me again. Yeah, I should look this one up. As well as the other games. So much things to consider, but yeah. Definitely gonna look into this. Getting us some inspiration maybe. The thing is right now that this is gonna be the last week being employed in my current company, and yeah, like last time, this week's schedule is shit. I have only the Tuesday, my day off. And yeah. So if I'm gonna stream somewhere that is not Tuesday, then it's gonna be very late and also not for very long, which is very counterproductive, I think. So I have to figure something things out, how I want to do this, or if I want to do something. Ugh, it's a mess. Soon though, soon it's gonna be over. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and you got someone we can raid? Oh, Good idea, actually. Hold on. Oh god, Audrey! Be careful, not the keyboard. What? Do we have someone? Let's see, Is there someone we could trade? I wonder. If you have suggestions, by all means, spill. Oh yeah, right. Okay, claim. Outlast Trials. Is there someone who's playing that right now? Yeah, on my end there's also no one who is online. Which is a shame. Let's see. Maybe there's someone I can find who looks very awesome, who looks very unique. Oh, they look cute. A stranger with the name of Purple Rainbow is playing Outlast Trials. Oh, okay. Purple Rainbow. Let me look real quick. Just for a certain audience. Oh, that's a cute avatar. I mean, sure, yeah, I can give a shout out. I can rate to them. Yeah. It's a spray ball. Why do you want to spray them? No! Leave them alone. Be nice to them, okay? We want to make a good impression. Right? Instead, write something nice and don't spray them. I beg of you. Well, anyway, thanks for staying with me, and and yeah, wherever you are, have a good morning, good day, good evening, good night, and we're gonna see you next time, when I have finally figured out what to do next. And yeah, be nice to them. Goodbye. 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 Fucking hell. Shame on you.